See, there are 2-3 things that we have done over the last few months, if you have to say. Number one is the whole issue of looking at the whole environment, so to say. What is going to be the key competencies required for a future leader? Okay, and we have done a curriculum rejig recently, and none other than Professor Shrikant Datar, who wrote the book Rethinking the MBA and the Associate Dean of Harvard Business School, actually led the curriculum review. And 2-3 things that we have implemented, which is from the batch of 2017-19. The first part is that the way we look at leadership, and we say self-awareness and self-development are the essential elements of leadership grooming or leadership development. So we are one of the few schools, we have got a personal growth lab followed by an outbound leadership lab, and then students actually working on an agenda where they develop their own personal development plan, which is being mentored by senior leaders from the industry. That is number one. 2, we have introduced in our curriculum as required courses like design thinking and innovation, critical thinking, negotiation, and a very interesting aspect is that each of the first year students work on projects in the social sector, which we call as the sustainability and social responsibility. I am happy to share that particular project has been identified by both AACSB and PRME at United Nations as very differentiated initiatives. Okay, that's in the first year, because first year is something what is required in the long run. The second differentiating aspect is the whole issue of not just a broad specialization like marketing or a finance or information management or operations and supply chain management, but minor specialization in specific areas. For example, within the marketing, if you look at it, there will be areas like sales and service, marketing analytics and research, digital marketing, media and entertainment management. Within finance, there will be equity research and portfolio management, development management and consulting, and then banking. So these are sector and role specific minor specializations. And the pedagogic philosophy that we have actually imbibed or trying to imbibe within the institute is that doing leads to knowing. So we are one of the first institutions probably in India which has now come up with a digital lab. Okay, we have come up with a media lab. Okay, so you have got everything like IRS, BAR, ComScore, and these are in tie-up with the industry, which means that BARC is partnering with us in these labs. Okay, and the whole issue of doing to knowing means that students actually experience, and in the classroom there is reflection and discussion. Okay, so the 12-terminal Bloomberg lab. There are not many institutions which has got a 12-terminal Bloomberg lab. A 25-seater incubator to support entrepreneurship, and the fact that anybody who is graduating from our school and is opting for entrepreneurship, getting a stipend of around 35,000 for to support as they develop their ideas, and access to the incubator, access to the ecosystem where the alumni is mentoring. So that's something very different. I think that creates a very different kind of conversation, and I think IMT is probably the only institute in India which, in addition to the conventional summer internship project which is there, will be having a entrepreneurial immersion in the second year of the program. So each of our students in their second year will be required to go through a 6-week entrepreneurial immersion as an intern with a startup. I think that's something which is very important, because today what is required is future leaders who can deal with ambiguity and unstructured situation. So if your first year we are talking about courses like sustainability and social responsibility and social projects, in the second year we are talking about students actually working with startups. I think it's a very differentiated pedagogy, and a very different way or a different lens of looking at grooming leadership.